Welcome back to so I filmed my what I eat in a day yesterday. I immediately reviewed the footage and I realized something went wrong on my SD card with the morning part, so we're just going to redo it again. I am basically eating the same thing and doing the same thing right now. I am currently in Amsterdam. I don't know if you guys recognize this apartment from way back. I have rented this place out in the last 1.5 years, I would say. Oh, by the way, I'm taking first thing in the morning my athletic greens. This one is a daily nutrition with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food source ingredients. Anyway, I came back here obviously to see my family, and then also I had to check in the apartment. So I've basically been like cleaning in the last few days. I'm going to put some powder. I just had this like plastic bottle somewhere, so I would love to start my morning with this. Okay, water. I'm also going to grab some ice cubes because for some reason it just tastes so much better when there are ice cubes in there. This is ready. I really know it's time to go home because this is my last like travel packet I took with me. Yeah, to kind of like update you guys, the reason why I was kind of excited to make this what I ate in a day was obviously to like share the content, but also kind of to keep myself accountable because I have honestly not treating my body really well. I went first to Coachella, so much fun, so much drinking. Then I went to a bachelorette of Daphne in Miami, which was literally insane. It was like 4 days like clubbing till 5 a.m. I was like, who am I? Like, I could barely survive, honestly. Don't get me wrong, it is completely fine to let loose and party sometimes, and like you need that balance in your life. But then I came in Holland and I got sick and I actually got COVID, which really sucked. And I just felt my body like giving up on me. I was so exhausted. I felt so tired. At one point when I just had a cold, I found it really hard because I was like, I wanted to work out and kind of get back in the swing of things, but then I was also really telling my body to just really rest. That's honestly what I've been doing in the last like 1.5 weeks, or in the last month almost. I have barely worked out. I also just noticed when I like don't work out and like don't move a lot, I let loose on a lot of like healthy habits, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's very like human. But since a few days I actually feel physically energized again. I feel like I want to do stuff. I'm not completely exhausted and like I'm completely recovered. So now I'm like, okay, I'm taking my athletic greens in the morning. We're filming this video today and we're getting back into the routine. This is it. This is my starting point today. And you know what? I just also want to share with you that this happens to like all of us, and you might be feeling this right now. You might be in that moment where you had let like loose on everything, where your body gave up and you don't feel the motivation. Let this be a sign that we're all starting together, taking care of our body. She needs to be with us for the rest of her life. She's gonna fuel us, give us energy, so gotta take care. Anyway, we're going to straight make some breakfast. Also, because I was sick, I took a bunch of vitamins, vitamin C, and I love to take them in gummies so I don't forget taking them. Iron, then I got vitamin D. I have not seen sun a lot. Also, this one on recommendation. And then I got myself a little ginger shot. Yum, this is so delicious. I feel passion fruit is, besides the mango, one of my favorite fruit. And when you buy them in the store, you have to make sure they're ripe. So when they're all like wrinkled and when they look old, that's where they are ripe. Delicious breakfast. Also taking my ginger shot. Give me all the health in the world. I don't know if it all works, but you know, placebo effect. Okay, my dishwasher is making a lot of noise. Hopefully you can still hear me. I'm going to have a little mid-morning snack type of thing. And kind of when I want a little energy and a little sweetness, I obviously crave for matcha chocolate. You guys know the vegan matcha chocolate we have from Yokohama. But I think I've never actually showed this really, and the reason was because we were always like out of stock. Or matcha black sesame. I finished the whole freaking pack yesterday, but I do have still a couple, like 2 pieces in here. This chocolate is unbelievable. You've like never tasted something like this. Just has a little bit sweetness, and the matcha does give you kind of like a little bit of an energy kick, and it's like perfect for sweet craving. It's so good. It's still available on their website. I will link it down below, so go check it out, because we're still debating if we're going to keep on carrying this, but I think we should, because this is freaking insane. It's so good. You need this in your life. It is time for some lunch. I was just walking around outside and passed by the market where they always have like little stands with fruits and vegetables and like cheap clothing and things like that, but also a lot of like Moroccan, Turkish like specialties. And I also stopped by a place where I got some fresh hummus. I feel like Mediterranean food is one of my favorite cuisines because they have so many different vegetables and like proteins, and it's just so flavorful and it's really healthy. If you're ever in Amsterdam and you love Mediterranean food as well, you should definitely stop by a restaurant called Mana Mana. They have amazing Mediterranean food, and I ordered some in last night. I actually have some leftovers. I don't know, that looks very appetizing. Anyway, I am going to make a little salad with avocado and egg and stuff, and just kind of put a little leftover bowl together. If I don't really know what I want to eat for lunch, I just put a salad base, tons of veggies, and like hummus or things like that with it. So that's what I'm going to make right now. Okay, my lunch bowl is ready here. This is literally one of my favorite things to eat. Grilled cauliflower, avocado, egg, a giant scoop of hummus, some edamame, and this is some like leftover salad, and I just put it all together in like this really big salad type of bowl. Looks absolutely delicious. So I have my giant salad bowl ready here. I'm so excited because I'm really hungry. It's so weird to kind of be back here because I rented out my place for about 1.5 years, and now I come back, I feel there are some things not here, and like I couldn't find a cutting board and like things like that, even though I do have all the basics. And something what I like really actually enjoyed in my kitchen is that there is just no clutter. It feels so good, but then I also just really love stuff because I'm always like, oh, I need this for that, or this little tool for that, and I always end up like every cabinet is just stuffed with just so much things and things to cook with and flowers and any type of superfood you could think of. But I can enjoy it a little bit. I wanted to catch up a little bit and give you maybe like a little bit of an update, because I have talked about a wellness platform for quite a long time, and this was kind of put on hold for a little bit. We were very focused on like Nekohama and things like that. But a dream of mine always has been a place where all of you can go for fitness and also for like food inspiration and like meal plans and recipes. I feel I've been sharing so many different recipes over the last years. My YouTube videos on like Instagram, but there's not a cohesive place where everything is listed out. And I have tracked and put in my notes so many different recipes and ideas and things I personally eat on a weekly basis. And I want to create a place where this is all available for you. So it is something what I'm working on, and hopefully by this summer this will be ready. I was really in doubt first, where I was like, okay, am I going to continue this cookbook idea? But then I was like, honestly, I want to go way beyond just a cookbook and really start with this where you have tons of access to recipes and meal plans and things like that, and then maybe out of that we can have a cookbook. But something what I really love about, you know, something online where there's an app or something, is that everyone around the world can have access to this. So that was a little kind of really exciting update. Honestly, I've been really busy with it. Can't wait to share it with all of you. I feel I should put something like this too, like a Mediterranean bowl and stuff like that to, yeah, for you to make. Really good. It is dinner time. I am going to make some salmon and just use all the things I have in my fridge, honestly. I'm just gonna put some stuff together. It's not that much. I'm going to make some of these potatoes and then the salmon. Probably make a little veggie with it. Let's see, I have asparagus. Maybe I do like a stir fry type of situation, and then with the grilled salmon. dinner in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I wish I had some like ketchup or mayo, but I barely have ingredients like spices and things. All my cabinets are completely empty and I didn't really want to buy it for just like a couple days. So this is it. You know what? I think with a little garlic powder, put some avocado on there, I think it's going to be really nice actually. Dinner is ready here. Potatoes with greens. I also added some edamame, scoop of hummus, avocado, and some salmon. Like a bunch of healthy fats and stuff. It honestly looks really delicious. Okay, I barely watch reality TV. I don't know why, but like this week in Holland, obviously I was sick. I started watching the Dutch Love Island and it was actually really entertaining. However, though, I am trying a little while I'm eating not to do a lot of like other stuff. I just really feel even now I'm literally like shoving my dinner inside rather than like taking a little moment. And I feel when I'm at home I always do like the 3 breaths before, and it kind of like sets an intention for the dinner. And when I'm alone I literally finish my dinner within 2 minutes, and then after I'm like, oh, my stomach hurts or something, and I'm like, no shit, you just shoved your dinner. So I'm trying to be a little more conscious, because if you eat a little slower, your food has much more time to like digest, you chew better, and it's actually much better for your kind of overall digestion. And I feel, you know, a lot of us girls have problems with stomach or pain and things like that, and sometimes it's just like making that really small shift and to just be like more mindful. You know, it's a little bit quicker like when you're actually full, or if you're just kind of like bored and done with dinner, you just eat more of it in that sense. I'm going to finish my, it's actually really delicious. This is great. I would add a little baconese or something, like a dressing would be nice. The hummus did a little, but you know what? For put together, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch a little bit more. Made myself some tea, and then I'm going to have half of the Donut Chocolonely dark chocolate. My little what I eat setup. Okay, since the moment I came here in Holland, I kind of had a little bit of trouble sleeping, which is really not like me. I feel I never understand. I don't know, I'm just like such a big sleeper. You could literally put me on a bench during the day and I will fall asleep anywhere. So it was just kind of weird that I wasn't able to like fall asleep. I think it had to do with the jet lag and stuff. And honestly, I can't imagine what it's like to not be able to sleep. It was the first time that I was kind of like going through that. But something what did help at one point a lot was these CBD gummies. So I don't really smoke weed at all. I don't like THC, but I do really like CBD. It just like kind of relaxes your body a little bit. And then this one has melatonin in there, which obviously helps you sleep. I'm going to be honest, it really depends what type of brand you use for the CBD. I don't know, I've tried like tons and tons of different types of gummies and nothing to me like really worked. But these from Highline Wellness actually do. I'm going to take one of those right now and then I'm going to bed. It was so funny the other day. Max couldn't sleep or something, and he always like has like such big cravings at night. It's like the amount of sugar he eats at night is insane. And then he quit for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, why don't you take like a melatonin, you know? And he was like, no, I can't have sugar at night. And I was like, really? Normally you pound down like 3 chocolate bars and like 2 bags of cookies before going to bed and like 1 gummy. Anyway, it is bedtime right now. I'm going to sleep. I hope you enjoyed this, what I eat in a day. I will see you very soon. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All your support means a lot to me. Good night.